Judge Vanderbeek Court is now in session. Judge, this is the case of the Wilsons.
Thank you. You all may be seated. Miss Wilson, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Yes, I would like an increase in my financial support.
Okay. And your financial support or support for your children?
Support for the children.
Okay. Mr. Wilson, please.
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Don't be sorry, just don't do it, okay? Do not address her. I'm talking to her. You will have your opportunity to speak, okay?
Yes,
Thank
Your
you. Go ahead.
As I was saying, I'm already receiving child support, yes, but
Okay.
I would like an increase for our children.
Okay, how many children do you all have?
2.
And how much are you receiving at this time?
$1,500 a month.
$1,500 a month, okay. And you believe that you're warranted an increase? Like, did he come into some money that you know about?
As a matter of fact, he did.
Okay, how do you know?
Get ready. Today we're diving into a high-stakes courtroom case centered on financial transparency. At the heart of the matter is Ms. Wilson's request for an increase in child support. She alleges that Mr. Wilson, an attorney who also has a profitable oil and gas venture, is not fully disclosing his income. As both parties prepare for a tense legal showdown, Ms. Wilson argues that her children deserve more financial support, while Mr. Wilson maintains that his current obligations are appropriate. The judge wastes no time setting the tone, emphasizing that this hearing will be driven by facts and documentation, not emotions. Let's take a closer look at this financial dispute.
His secretary kind of told me.
His secretary told you?
Yes.
Did she tell you something or did you ask her to look for you?
No, honestly, she just brought it to my attention.
Sounds like you need a new secretary. She's just telling your ex-wife all of your business?
I don't know what she's talking about.
It's his ex-lover.
Ex-lover, okay. We're not going to get into all of that. That has nothing to do with this court.
Thank you.
Mr. Wilson, no, I don't need you to thank me, sir.
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Okay, let's go. What is she talking about?
Well, I have an interest in an oil and gas, 2 oil and gas partnerships.
Okay.
But really, it's been a dud. We hadn't made any money until the last year we made some money.
What's some money?
I don't know how much the partnership made, but I received a $50,000.
Let me ask this question. When I ask a question, just answer it.
Yes, Your
I don't need all the extra.
Yes, Your Honor.
How much money are we talking about?
Well, the partnership itself made about $3 million.
$3 million?
But I received $50,000 distribution.
Now we're getting to it. You received
Well,
50?
I didn't receive $50,000. $50,000.
Did you come in my courtroom to play games? I'm
Yeah,
really
yeah.
not here to play games with you.
No.
He does that a lot.
Your Honor, she's
Listen,
talking when I'm talking.
And I'll get to her in just a minute. Ma'am, I'll need you to save your comments until I return to you, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Mr. Wilson.
Ms. Wilson confidently takes the stand, asserting that her current support payments do not reflect Mr. Wilson's true earnings. She currently receives $11,500 per month but believes the amount should be higher. A pivotal moment arises when she reveals Mr. Wilson recently received a $50,000 payout from his business partnership, information she learned through a reliable source. The judge pays close attention to this development. Mr. Wilson responds by stating that the money was used to resolve a tax matter. Still, the revelation changes the direction of the hearing, bringing questions of income disclosure and financial accountability into sharp focus.
You stop wasting my time. You received $50,000, correct?
No.
Okay, so tell me what's up with the $50,000?
Well, the partnership paid a debt of mine in the amount of $50,000.
Okay, so your partnership paid a debt of $50,000. What debt was that?
It was to the IRS.
Okay, all right. So you know that we could deem that as income, right? For
No,
purposes
Your
of
Honor.
calculating your child support.
But I didn't even receive. It didn't even touch my bank account.
It doesn't have to touch your bank account. It's under Texas law. I could deem that $50,000 as income, although it's not income producing. What else? Where else you work?
Well, I'm an attorney.
Okay. What type of law do you practice?
Criminal law.
Criminal law. All right. How much money you make there?
Well, it ebbs and flows.
Well, answer the question, Mr. Wilson.
I make about I bring home about $80,000.
All right. Let me look at some documents you turned in here. According to your documents, your tax return last year was $72,000. That's about accurate?
That sounds about right.
Okay, so let me tell you what we're getting ready to do. That $50,000, that was the distribution, right? That's your testimony, right?
That
Your
went to
tax returns
IRS.
are correct, right?
Well,
They
Are
are.
your tax returns correct or they incorrect? Is it as simple
according to my
yes or no?
CPA,
According to your CPA. Okay,
I didn't
so
prepare them.
according to that, I have your doing the gross from the $50,000. That brings your gross to $42,000, $4,200, excuse me. The net of that is $3,510.58. And then, according to your tax return, you make $72,000 in your business, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. So that gross is $6,000, which brings that net to $4,779.38. Who covers health insurance for the children?
I do.
How much is health insurance?
$161.
$161. Let me just make sure. Is that what you're looking at in front of you? Okay, I'm just making sure. I have your document here. $161. You're going to be responsible for reimbursing that to her.
Thank you.
With the new information presented, the judge proceeds to reassess Mr. Wilson's child support obligations. Despite his claim that the $50,000 was not personal income, the court refers to Texas law, which includes all forms of financial gain, such as bonuses, distributions, or other compensation, when calculating support. Taking into account his $72,000 annual salary and the recent payout, the judge sets a new monthly payment of $2,233, which also includes reimbursement for health insurance. The message is clear: financial responsibility for children takes precedence over technical arguments, and all income must be disclosed accurately.
Well, you don't have to thank me. I didn't do you a favor. That's just what the law says. Okay? So, adding your two net resources together, I have $8,289.96. Reimbursement for the health insurance. Prior to adding the reimbursement, it comes out to $2,072.50. Reimbursement of $161 gets you to $2,233.50 because your income did increase from the time that you all got a divorce.
Can I say something?
Can you ask me the question without wasting my time? Can you do that?
I saw on her Instagram that she goes on a lot of trips. I just think this extra
That-
money is
no.
gonna go to these trips. I really don't think it's gonna go to anything related.
That is not true.
Excuse me.
That is not true.
Excuse me.
You need to stop it.
Excuse me.
I can
Both
show
of
you
you
the
need to
Instagram.
stop it. Both
It's
of you need
Instagram,
to
it's
stop
fake.
it. Excuse me. When I talk, the two of you be quiet. Now I see why y'all got a divorce. Y'all cannot get along.
No, we
But
got a
listen
divorce
to
'cause
this.
he cheated.
No, let me tell you about this. I don't care if he cheated. I do not care about her Instagram. All I care about is the money that you've made to make sure that your children are taken care of according to the documents that your CPA produced. Your income went up, therefore your children are entitled to an increase. So final child support amount $2,233.50. Is there anything further from either of you?
No, ma'am, that'd be great.
Thank you. Anything further, Mr. Wilson?
I guess not, Your Honor.
Well, I guess you all are dismissed. Thank you.
Thank you.
Still concerned about the outcome, Mr. Wilson raises a final objection, pointing to Ms. Wilson's spending habits. However, the judge firmly redirects the focus, reminding him that the case is about his legal obligation to support his children, not how the other parent manages personal finances. The judge reiterates that child support in Texas includes not only base salary but also other financial gains, regardless of how those funds are used. The $50,000 payout was a relevant and material factor in the court's decision. As the case concludes, Judge Van Derby reinforces a core legal principle: the court's priority is to ensure children receive the support they are entitled to, and it will take the necessary steps to ensure full financial transparency.